Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the game of Dallas and Edmonton, game 66 to be exact. The Edmonton Oilers are 32-25-8, while the Dallas Stars are 40-14-10. The Oilers coming off of a very controversial victory. Ab fans want to whine, bitch, and moan, but that's a 5-minute major and a game misconduct all day, every day, and 3 times on Sundays. If you don't like it, boo fucking who. Don't go in with speed and don't try and take out a goaltender. Darnell Nurse did not push him. He was going into the net by himself. If he didn't, I'm going to say it this way. If Darnell Nurse didn't even try and slow him down, he would have went to the net as fast, if not faster. Yes, he would have went through the top of the crease instead of the middle by the net. But he's still going through the crease with speed, and he's still making contact with the goalie. And I found some evidence of Bednar, coach for Colorado, singing a different tune last year. I will find that clip for you, and I will post it. I thought it was really comical from this guy, whining, bitching, and moaning about that, when his goaltender last season got hurt and he was asking for suspensions. Interesting how quickly those tables turned, my good Colorado coach friend. Now, Oilers are on to Dallas. Dallas is a pretty good team as well. Edmonton's on a bit of a heater, 2-game winning streak. Let's keep that going. If you haven't heard, Colton Dach and Ty Emberson have been sent back to Edmonton, which means Stastny and Henrique are in the lineup. Connor Ingram will be the backup tonight to Tristan Jarry. Now that you got it good and understood. Let's see what we got.
Unbelievable. I have mail. I've got jury duty. Well, Tristan's got Jarry duty tonight. And he had it the other night as well. I got to tell you, this was really difficult. A goaltender that sits and waits and then goes up against the #1 team in the National Hockey League, and he was outstanding on the part of the Edmonton Oilers. Okay, so sustained, overruled. You hear that in court. Well, the other night against Colorado, it was sustained. And it wasn't overruled that evening. That was a major penalty. Listen, Connor Ingram with a major knock to the noggin. Unbelievable. He's fine. He's a backup tonight. The NHL didn't rescind the major today. Okay, so if you are looking for the best duo in the National Hockey League, in my mind, beyond a reasonable doubt, it's these two guys. Esteban Taves, what he thinks. Listen, the defense never rests when Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are on the ice. These two, they just get better and better, and so be careful of them tonight, considering that point streak that they have going. Okay, so Colorado's #1 in the NHL, so the burden of proof would be on Dallas tonight to see if they can be the #1 team in the National Hockey League. Since January 23rd, they have been. What a roll it has been. So, if they can make it points again tonight, it would be their longest point streak since 1998-99. All right, on the case this evening are Louis DeBrusk and Jack Michaels as we await a verdict from our friends, the Edmonton Oilers, and their opponents, the Dallas Stars. All that coming up next on Sportsnet.
Rogers Oilers Hockey on Sportsnet. Brought to you by Rogers Xfinity. Get Canada's most reliable internet. And by Molson. We've been everywhere.
As I said, folks, I'm not too overly worried about the Edmonton Oilers, what they are and what they are not. They are a playoff team. They are cup contenders. They are not fukazis like the Colorado Avalanche. Bunch of fukazis. Now, you guys know I do my research. You guys know I'm about the information gathering and giving. Well, did you know that Colorado in the past 13 seasons that Nathan MacKinnon has been in the league have missed the playoffs more than they've made it. And when they do make it, they're out in round 1, round 2. Interesting story on that. Anywho's, we're off to Dallas. Dallas is a completely different story. Dallas is a juggernaut in the regular season and in the playoffs. American Airlines Arena, what a beautiful arena.
The American Airlines Center and the Oilers.
Oh, they call it Center now. I know it is American Airlines Arena.
First off, the good news.
Hats off.
In the lineup, that's Adam Henry. The bad news is Colton Dog Ty Anderson has gone home after being injured in Colorado. We say hi to them, and Curtis Cesar, who's also at home.
1310 ticket and City Credit Union, hometown hero of the game.
I already told you guys that, though.
Lance Corporal, Keegan Whalen. And now to sing the anthems of two great nations.
Two great nations. Good job, Dallas announcer. Man, she got so old. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
Giddy.
The freaking shit.
Also,
Bridge. Oh, that's cool.
I can't use these until I use these.
Oh, that sucks. Not so cool.
Very stupid.
Stupid.
I mean, you can also put the chicken over.
Yes, I can, Sam. I am.
So I have to go and debone the chicken
Is
for
this? No, I need the bigger one for the screw behind the change table.
Anna. Yeah, and you have a regular size one.
Okay, well I have those in abundance. I love you.
Love you.
We're talking about the big D. We don't mean Dallas.
You're facing the league's very best. Eugene Principe talked about Edmonton surviving the #1 team in the league on Tuesday night, and now it's the #2 team in the league who so hot right now. 13-game point streak for the Dallas Stars, and that man who picked up 11 saves in relief will be entrusted with breaking that point streak. The Dallas Stars have been rolling, and that man has played a key role. Jake Ottinger, Glenn Olson talked about a little fall off for Dallas in its last game against Vegas. But Ottinger stood tall with 26 saves, and he's unbeaten in his last 10. Connor Murphy played 21.5 minutes on average in his first 3 games as an Oiler. Minutes more than he was playing in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. Face-off won by Leon Draisaitl. We're underway with Game 3 of this 4-game road trip for the Oilers. They've beaten Vegas 4-2, Colorado 4-3 in the first 2. One-time Oiler Adam Ernie lost the puck, and Podkolzin goes inside to Roslovic. on a line with Leon Draisaitl, Murphy playing with Darnell Nurse tonight, and your starting lineup brought to you by our friends at Bet99.net. The Oilers with an opportunity, depending on other results, to climb within a point of the Pacific Division lead with a victory. Johnston funnels it down low and trying to protect the puck. Behind the net was Maverick Bourque. He was unsuccessful in that endeavor, and here comes Matt Savoy playing on a line with one-time star Jason Dickinson as well as Kasperi Kapanen, who loses the handle, and it's cleared up ice and tapped in eventually by Bourque. Scrambling back on the retrieval, Spencer Stastny. Gene mentioned heading home. Ty Emberson for treatment, so Stastny draws back to the lineup, and Adam Henrique, who missed the first 2 games of the trip, is okay and ready to go tonight. Tyler Myers. This is the 13-foot-plus pairing on defense for the Dallas Stars. They can't get Hasty and Ryder to reach out wide, a backhand score. Jamie Benn, a long time.
Fucking Jari, man.
Has put the Stars on the board. A minute 23 into the hockey game.
Get this fucking guy out of Edmonton already.
Against them. Second most prolific showing offensively for Jamie Benn in his often star-studded 17-year career. He's on a 1-year, $1 million deal, trying to center in front, and that was cleared by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. A bit of a hometown discount, and the hometown hero puts Dallas up 1-0. Sam Steele from Sherwood Park got belted in the corner by Connor McDavid. Here's a shot by Blackwell that's deflected, and Jari will leave it for Nurse. On to Bouchard, and clear that does not leave the zone. Blackwell able to hang on to it, and the Stars go right back to work. Ben Duchesne, the veteran. Centers, quick snapshot flicked wide by Thomas Harley. The aforementioned Steele will get a second assist on the scoring play from distance. Lundqvist, juicy rebound.
Fucking
Jari held in. Harley a shot, and that's held by Tristan Jari as Dallas pouring it on.
Sorry guys, same old, same old. Practice, I guess, wasn't hard enough for you, eh, Tristan? Can't save a fucking puck in the beginning of a game. Guess that practice bar down all the time was pissing you off. Nice save, but yeah, 1 shot, 1 goal. Sorry, folks. For all you guys that wanted it to happen.
Jari will swing it to Nurse. He avoids the traffic in the form of
Evening, Epic. How you doing?
his 26th birthday today, and eventually Nurse.
Apparently, you're doing better than what the Oilers are.
Puck safely through center. Tyler Myers, of course, from Texas, said to us this morning that he's always kind of in the back of his mind wanted to at least play a year here. And what an opportunity for the Stars, who have 40 wins coming into this game.
Makes a big pairing on the back end of Mitchell, 2 very
Bunch of Fukazis, man.
6'8" and 6'7".
Takes up a lot of room.
In front, Podkolzin. And for you to say that while I'm saying something.
Yeah.
Podkolzin able to keep the zone for now, though, as Dallas had an opportunity to get it out and finally will. Stumbling was Michael Bunting, another trade deadline acquisition. Podkolzin to Draisaitl. On him is Esa Lindell, and he'll swing it back through center. Lindell drew some praise from Glenn Golitzin this morning.
Boy, he ever. He just talked about that right there. Here's a chance. Just off the stick of Roslovic. About his defending. He's one of the best defensive defensemen in the National Hockey League.
It's okay.
He's been outstanding. He's big.
This team will be fine.
Has a great awareness, he said.
I am not worried about this team getting shots on net or scoring. I'm worried about the team not making saves.
700th National Hockey League game tonight. Nugent Hopkins off. Bouchard up top. McDavid back to Bouchard.
Oh, Dallas defense is really good. They don't let very many goals in because they don't score very many goals. Ottinger is one of the best for a reason.
Can't make a play on it. Brought back through center by Steele. Well defended by Matthias Ekholm.
I'm not too worried about that, David. I'm not worried about the shots 2 or 4.
McDavid tries to wander in.
They just got to get in the zone and have zone time.
Cleared up, number 4. Murphy puts it down. In the corner.
That's what I'm more concerned about is getting in the zone and having zone time
The team lead.
against a really good Dallas team.
And a stick exploded
But
off a bench.
Jari, man, you got to pull your fucking head out of your ass.
Was available for a moment in the slot. The Oilers able to manage a clear through the neutral zone.
Like, I get that you're upset, and I get that
Johnston will take
you got lit up at practice, bar down, glove side, blocker side, 5-hole.
Nurse.
But good God, grow up. Be an NHL goalie. Make a save.
Able to work his way through Bichel before being closed out by Tyler Myers. Jason Dickinson, a backhander on net.
Yeah, that's 2 shots for the Oilers. Shots are now 4-2 for Dallas. 1-0 is the score, though.
Pick of the Stars 13 years ago.
Yeah, good speed on the entry to punch that puck through and get into the offensive zone. You can see the reach of both Bichel and Myers defensively.
When he came into the league, Louis, you and I remember, McDavid came on, Dickinson followed half second later. There was never a missed matchup. Kasperi Kapanen will reset for the Oilers. Jake Woolman did not get it out initially. Szymanski playing center tonight on a line with Henry.
Because Sportsnet doesn't care.
And Edmonton makes certain of a clear. Fritz Covey into the middle of the ice. Punting a shot. Another big rebound given up by Jari. Hopped over Heiskanen and settled by Lindell.
Dallas playing a little bit quicker than Edmonton.
It's Blue Jays season now. They don't care about hockey season.
Around tape to tape. They're coming up with those 50-50 battles. Edmonton needs to elevate.
He'll tell you all the facts about the Blue Jays and how good or bad they are, but oh man, Oilers games, who cares?
Held in by Adam Ernie. Swept around the boards, and now you've got Ekholm deciding to play it back behind. A few years ago, Ernie was the trigger.
It also has a lot to do with the in-house score counter and shot clock counter.
16-game winning streak. Draisaitl couldn't handle a lead pass. Out to the captain, Ben, who pokes it back towards center. How many
If the guy in the penalty box isn't pushing the button that he should be pushing.
Crazy. He does have some bonuses that he's going to hit most of them, I imagine, but he knows.
So what are your guys' thoughts on the comments that coach from Colorado made after last game? That wasn't a penalty.
Off a play by Matt Duchene. Jamie Benn, who played for Glenn Dawson in the minors as well as Dallas.
I know I have my thoughts. I want to hear yours. What's funny, like, for those that don't know, he made comments in the Dallas Colorado series last year. I have his thing popped up here.
forehead. There's a Band-Aid just underneath the bill of that cap.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you know what's funny to me? The NHL rescinded the 5-minute major penalty. Do you know why they did that?
That's legit glue that they're using. There's SZN as everyone scrambles to Google to find out what Elmer's is. Ooh, that took a funny hop. Looted Ottinger, but Haskin able to spill it successfully through the neutral zone.
It has to do with suspensions
It back in for Edmonton.
and later on disciplinary action.
Nugent Hopkins scored twice on Tuesday. Locates Hyman behind the net. McDavid. Bouchard. A blast, and that's blocked.
That's a shot for sure, right?
By Jake Ottinger, who's 6-3-1 in the regular season against Edmonton. 3-7 in the playoffs.
Yeah, 9-0-1 stretch right now for Ottinger. He's really elevated his game. He only had 1 win in the previous 7 before the last 10. So he's really found his game, and he was a big reason they won on Tuesday night, as Glenn Gulletson said this morning, against the Vegas Golden Knights. And that's a good save, one of his best, as that shot through traffic. Nugent Hopkins was in the high slot, up over the glass.
So Edmonton finally gets a shot on.
They had 2 shots earlier.
Minutes in. Dallas up 1-0. Oilers looking to avoid a season sweep.
No, absolutely.
Leads of 2-0 and
But no,
4-1 here in the
it has a lot to do with if Nathan McKinnon, and I'm not foreshadowing this, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but if Nathan McKinnon, between now and next season at the same time, so now and the next 365 days, gets a suspension or a fine, this could have counted towards that. So he would be a repeat offender. So the next suspendable offense or fine would be double what it would be if this wasn't on his record. So now that they've gone back and said, no, we've renounced it, we've taken it off his record, now when he gets another questionable play where he could be suspended or fined, that'll be the first one on his record, not this one. I don't like it. I think that's a lot of backdoor politics by the NHL, but who am I?
Dickinson drops it. One-timer ripped wide by Savoy. Good look.
Wallman too far. This could be icing against Edmonton, and there's the whistle.
Another icing against the Oilers.
Leads to this chance by Matt Savoy as he gets himself to the spot, and it's a turnover. It's been one of the few little mistakes for Dallas to start this first period. Turns over, quick transition, the one-timer just a little.
By the way, boys, ladies and gentlemen, Oilers play tomorrow night in St. Louis.
Missed pass leads to this icing.
Absolutely epic. Boys need to wake up in a bad way.
Wins the face-off against Draisaitl. Harley, snapshot, save, Jarry.
You blink, it's going to be 2-0.
And Savoy able to backhand it towards center. Ernie will kick it back to Niels Lundqvist. Harley up to Ernie. It's jammed in. Stastny.
But they've already set themselves up not to lose the road trip.
Stastny, the odd man out for a while when Murphy was acquired. But
right?
The injury to Emerson allows him to get back in the lineup.
No matter what happens, they won't lose the road trip, and that's offside, sorry.
Came over the line. I think Rosovic was the guilty party.
Yeah, just a little extra move and a little extra shoving here between Walden and Harley. Ernie gives him a little tug as well, as this is the checking line. Glenn Gulletson wants up against the Draisaitl line. A couple of physical guys, and Ernie and Bunting, and Justin Ritzkovian is a real solid defensive young forward. He had high praise for him this morning, saying, listen, we've had key players out of our lineup all year long. It's been the collective group here that's just stepped up in the absence of guys, and Ritzkovian's one of those players going head-to-head with Leon Draisaitl in this game, and that's by design by Glenn Gulletson.
This Dallas club, as Louis talked about, has been banged up. I mean, they have no Tyler Seguin. He's out for the year. And their top 2 forwards, Mikko Rantanen and Robe Hintz, are also out tonight.
You know, again, for Gulletson this morning, he just said it's been kind of the year we've had. We've had players out, but because we have good veteran leaders in the room and guys that are ready to step up, here's the injury list, and it's an important one, especially as you mentioned with Hintz and Rantanen. They're 2 big power forwards and best centermen out of the lineup, but they're getting it done. They're on a tear right now.
This game has the points leaders from 4 different.
Yeah, I love the Stars jerseys.
With the exception of Rantanen, who's sidelined. He leads all the Finns. thrown toward the net, and Jarry able to cover up. Then you got McDavid from Canada, Draisaitl from Germany, and Robertson from the U.S. And a little dust up here, Louie. There you go.
Well, you know, it's kind of turned here a little bit. Similar to Colorado, I thought a couple nights ago for Edmonton. They were on their heels for the first part of that game. The Avalanche really came at them aggressively. Same with the Dallas Stars tonight. But in the last couple of shifts, you've seen them kind of dig in, control the puck a little bit. Couple scrums after whistles. A lot of chatting. Harley once again in it. It was him and Walman that had the little push and shoving match at the other end. I don't mind this from Edmonton. Slow things down. Start.
Yeah, I like it. It just is something about the old school look.
Edmonton looking to
the 96, 97 Dallas Stars. Old school look.
They did so against Colorado on Tuesday night. They've been beaten by the Avalanche 9-1 at home in November. Szymanski, clean face-off win in his own end, and Murphy has the puck left for him by Nurse. Up to Frederick, bit of a bobble at center. Beck was pounded by Murphy off the puck, and now Nurse takes over. Connor Murphy, as advertised, since being acquired, Frederick didn't get it in deep. Lead pass.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed that.
Well, no icing.
Because I'll have something written down as shots, and then it'll change after the game.
Heiskanen will keep it down low.
Which messes with my stats, because of what I have on paper, and then I read a stat after the game, like, what the hell? Why'd that change?
Blackwell's on it. Two more of the depth guys Louis was talking about.
NHL is the NHL, I guess.
Such an efficient record. 44 coming in.
Darian Hatcher, Matt Pachuk, Modano, Belfour. That was a good team, though. Really good team. Brett Hall.
Was one of them. Got through, bounced Karen hard off the back wall, and he tucked in the rebound. But that's the style they want to play, make it difficult to have the inside shots.
Bouchard up to Connor McDavid. Now Nugent Hopkins. Maintaining the puck. Sliding it over to Hyman. Ekholm feeds McDavid. Bouchard. Ekholm. Slid back down low. Bischel didn't get it through McDavid, but then recovered and knocked it off his stick with that long reach. Myers trying to tie up.
Yeah, Zubov was man. He almost goes underrated because of how good the rest of the team was.
Bragg moved to his backhand, gets it back from Nugent Hopkins. One-timer Nugent Hopkins save Ottinger. Rebound Robertson lifts off Plexi.
Off the glass and out. 8:16 left to go in the first period. Shots are 7-2 Dallas. 1-0 is the score for Dallas.
The Edmonton Oilers trailing 1-0 in Big D on Sportsnet.
Now, I want to show you guys. I want to play you guys a clip. Thank you to I Am Hockey Guy. I'll give him a quick shout out here. If you guys don't follow I Am Hockey Guy on TikTok, you really should. He's got some great content. Anyway, so he had this interview popped up for me.
Ask me, there's a case for a 2-minute minor or a 5-minute major. However, what there's not room for is what Jared Bednar said.
I really don't give a crap if the goalie's hurt. That's on their D-man, not on our guy.
Especially when, a year ago, when it was his goalie, he was saying this.
He said it wasn't blown because we put their guy into Scott. I said, I don't give a shit. He's hurt.
I understand those circumstances.
Interesting, Bednar. You don't give a shit that your guy threw the player on top of your goalie. He's hurt. But when it's the other way around, oh, you don't think that's a penalty. Good sir, this confirms you're an idiot. I'm sorry. You're an idiot. No wonder you will never win Coach of the Year. You look like a dirty car salesman with your $3,000 Italian suit. It's just... I'm glad you've only won one cup the entire time you've been in Dallas. You've been in Colorado. McKinnon's only gone out of the second round once. Looks good on them.
In the first period, a minute, 23 seconds in. On a long shot like
just saying.
There's
proof out there.
That's something Edmonton has cleaned up since. They've been able to battle in front, weather the storm, and are starting to push back a little bit here for Tristan Jarry. He's had some pucks get through.
I don't even care that he made them, but the year before you were saying that anytime your goalie gets run over, even if it's your team's fault, should be a penalty.
Picking it up a little bit late from distance.
Roslovic on a strong side.
Interesting.
Wins the face-off to Draisaitl, who's been on a tear lately.
Send a consistent message, my friend.
But Colson. Draisaitl so 5 goals.
Oh, Nick. Not wrong. Not wrong.
But Colson. Draisaitl looking, waiting. Oh, wide open. But Colson banged it off the goalpost.
God damn, Pod Colson.
Interfered with that shot. What a look from Draisaitl, but Colson was somehow all alone. Here's Draisaitl. Back to Roslovic. Jabbed off the stick by Heiskanen. Now Jamie Benn. Slow to pick it up. Got it in deep for Bunning. But Colson had so much time, and at the last instant, looked like Harley might have canceled that out.
He blocked it. I don't know if he got pumped, but he certainly slowed down the stick of Bud Colson and just didn't jam that right into the net. Great.
I just think it's hilarious, though. But Oilers got to wake up here. Shot 7-2. I think they're 7-4, to be honest with you.
Right on the net.
Here's Kapanen. Checked by Lindell.
No finish.
What Lou was talking about in terms of Lindell's defensive prowess, and now you've got Matt Duchene. Burst of speed, pulls up, in front score.
Fuck's sakes, Jerry.
2-0 Dallas. And this guy always comes through against his hometown club. That's Sam Steele's 6th career goal against Edmonton.
He gets fired up to play against them. And this is the pass by Draisaitl. Look at Harley just getting the stick in there, and he kind of blocks the shaft. Upon Colson following through goes off the bar. As we talked about, Dallas has been quicker here. This is a great pass, though, by Matt Duchene, who, in my opinion, is playing his best hockey late in his career. Stop, look, puts it right onto the tape of the charging Steele, who's done everything for the Dallas Stars this year. The last couple of years, up and down the lineup, scores a big goal to make it 2-0. On the transition.
Myers ahead to Huru. Now, Matt Duchene used to wear Edmonton out when he was in Colorado. Louis, why do you think he's...
I don't get it, man. I don't get why Jarry is so fucking bad. If I was the Edmonton Oilers, I would run Jarry and I would run Ingram and Picard playoffs. Fuck this Jarry experiment.
He just put up big numbers, but his complete game is really rounded about. And he understands where he is in his career. I had a great conversation with him a couple of years ago. He fits in, and he's playing tremendous.
His 11th goal of the season, assisted by Duchene.
11th goal of the year. And for Sam Steele, that's a career high.
I don't know. I think if a goalie is better positioned, he can make that save.
Robertson pumps.
But yeah, as a defenseman, you got to stop that cross crease from happening. For sure. But
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. Go to where the pros go. MIC Medical Imaging.
Well, the Toronto Blue Jays turned my partner into a baseball fan for about 3 weeks last in October, and Grapefruit League fans...
that's why the Steve Dangle podcast is a joke, man. Like, Steve Dangle himself has become a big joke.
On Sportsnet.
That's a whole lot of interference. My good God. Let's go, boys. No, I get what you're saying, Nick, and I understand it. But it just the optics of a wide open net, right? Like, you see where Ottinger is all the time? Square, middle of his net. It's just optics to me, man. Like,
who then checks McDavid off the puck. Mitchell guides one over to Myers. Tried to rim it through Hyman. Unsuccessful. Now Johnston will attempt to clear and finally carried up ice by Jason Robertson.
guy just chops at McDavid's ankles. Fucking clown.
McDavid just turned it over. Hyman with Bouchard waiting. And that was stripped by Robertson. 2-on-1 with Johnston. Robertson. Shot. Off the post. Off Jerry.
Fuck me! Fucking Jerry!
Robertson, his 6th goal in his last 7 regular season games against Edmonton.
You can't pull Jari right now because Ingram needs to play tomorrow. If we didn't have a game tomorrow, I'd say pull this motherfucker. But I don't want him playing in the game against St. Louis.
Draisaitl, I thought, was high-staked as he came down the right-hand side. Ritzkovian did not get out. Battles back against Colson.
Yeah, that's why you can't pull this goalie. He's your goalie tonight. He's the goalie of record tonight.
Unable to hold it in. Now Darnell Nurse. We'll give him center ice. 4 minutes to play in the first period. Remember, Edmonton
Boys need to wake the fuck up.
In this building earlier this year. Now it's the Oilers.
No, I agree with you, David. That's why pulling Jari is not a possible. Is not even an option on my radar.
Matt Duchesne to the middle. Steele. Trailer is Lundqvist. He'll drop it off. Ben shot Harley, and that missed.
He's not even seeing the puck at all.
Lundqvist. Steele out of the reach
Yep.
of Ben, and the Oilers may have something brewing here. Kapanen.
Gotta get the win tomorrow. If you can't come back tonight, get the win tomorrow.
By Ottinger and Sam Steele.
And hope Colorado.
Zone clear even as the puck is
No, Ingram is not ready at all.
Yeah, that was another shot, Jack, that Jari didn't react to until it was
Because the NHL didn't deem it.
Stars have guys that can shoot the puck well from the blue line.
I'll let you know in the first intermission. Because I had this conversation with my buddy last night.
The way of those shots, want to try and let the goaltender see it, but he's having some difficulty picking it up early.
This is what pisses me off about the cap situation the Oilers are in, and this is what pisses me off about the NHL and how they do emergency bullshit.
Recovered by Bouchard. Mentioned it's the front.
So yeah, stay tuned in the first intermission. I got some real good gossip, and I am allowed to say it. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.
Edmonton with a dump in. Ottinger watching as it's Lindell on to Heiskanen. Spilled in by Wyatt Johnston. Jari takes a peek around the boards. That's going to be cut off.
This is why I hate Gary Bettman in this new NHL.
A shot that was heading
Not new, but old.
speared by Jari and El Frieza with 2:05 on the game clock. First period, Dallas up 3-0. Steele off a feed from Duchesne, and then Robertson has made the 3-goal lead.
Okay, so I'm going to say it, and I'm sorry, buddy. I know you and I had this conversation last night, and I know you gave me permission to say this, but I still say sorry every time I spill the tea. The reason why Picard was not allowed to be called up is A, the Oilers do not have the cap space, so they would have had to send somebody down, and even if it was a paper transaction, it wouldn't have worked because they would have played with less players tonight, or had to send either Ingram on waivers or Jari on waivers, and neither of those goalies are going to be put on waivers just to call back up. And because it wasn't a true emergency basis, you couldn't send down and call up. If it was an emergency basis, you could have called up Picard under that status of the contract and that status of the rule. But because Ingram wasn't severely hurt and was still able to play this game, and trust me, the doctors had full conversations with Ingram and the coach and the league about how hurt is Ingram. How hurt is Ingram? Is he hurt where you're going to have to put him on IR? Is he just going to have to go through concussion protocol? Which he went through and he passed after the game. Had he gone through concussion protocol again yesterday and still was failing the metrics and the measures, then yes, Picard would be your backup goalie today. But because Ingram passed the tests by all measurements and means, he's healthy to play. It's bullshit. I don't like it. Just like I said to my buddy last night, it's a cop-out, and it fucking sucks. But it's also on the Oilers for being in cap hell. Right?
Big bodies in front of you, and that puck's being zipped through.
Right? Like, it sucks both ways. It sucks both ways on Sundays, you know what I mean? But hey, this is where we're at. Oilers just got to play through it.
Well, the other thing, Louis, was
And you're right. We are every team's Stanley Cup final.
the other end, just 2 shots on net.
To the Oilers, this is just another game in March. To every other team, we're their Stanley Cup game.
Get some presence in front. We saw the one by Todd Colton that got the net off the
Shots are 10-2 for Dallas. 3-0 is the score for Dallas. Not happy about it. I'm not going to pretend to be happy about it, but the team can come back. It's not like they're playing an all-world goalie. Oh, wait, yeah, they are. Ottinger.
Right on chance. Good chance, though. That's a great shot by Murphy. And a good battle between Lindell and Todd Colton.
Chances are very different
Look
now.
at this. For Ottinger, he's a big guy. He's 6'5". He's up over top of both of them.
Just saying.
Any redirection here, though, and that's probably
I don't want her.
kind of chance that Edmonton has to create. Good heads-up shot by Murphy. Some work.
I can put the other one to bed.
Save. More of that.
And to your point about Lindell, he was the one lifted but Colson's stick, so there's no redirect. Heiskanen. I guess Glenn Gullinson had a pretty accurate read on his defenseman.
Yeah, he speaks very highly. I mean, he knew he was a great defensive defenseman playing against him for years, but he says once you see him on a daily basis, you just really learn to appreciate him even more.
Said he's taken over the mantle from Jacob Slavin as the most underrated D-man in the league. Ekholm pops it back in. And
I agree, David. I agree. Whether it's going to happen, I doubt it.
That pinballed around, eventually to Bouchard, and shot blocked away by Ottinger with a minute to go in the period.
That's awesome, Nicole.
Bouncing puck, and finally, the Stars able to.
I don't think that's true, but that's awesome.
Bouchard to McDavid off his stick and lob back toward the red line. Of course, these two teams have hooked up in the last 2 Western Conference finals. Oilers beat the Stars in 6 in 2024, and then won the last 4 games of a 5-game series last year. Here's a 3-on-2 for Dallas. Bunting. Ritzkovian, a little give and go, and the return pass went right between the wickets of Ritzkovian. Wolman with 25 seconds. Lundqvist on the reversal, ushered up the boards, and Wolman unable to hold his own. Kapanen to Stastny. We'll snap it in deep. Ottinger, the handoff to Lundqvist, hammered up the right-hand side and out, and that should do it for the period. Mostly Dallas, 3-0.
All Dallas all the time right now. You can do both, Epic. You can do both. Honestly, you can go out and get that star winger. You can go out and get that star winger because there's some contracts coming off the books this year. And again, from what I have been, the understanding that I have been told, and again, it could change, fluctuate hourly. The cap can go anywhere, and I'm saying this very honest. I'm saying this very honestly. The cap can go anywhere from an extra $6 million to an extra $15 to $20 million for next year. And that's just talking to people. It could be a very little increase, or it could be a massive increase. Like, a lot of things can happen with a lot of money given to you. So yes, I get you guys' frustration though. Like, that was an abysmal first period. Yeah, and Kulak. Hey, that's what the fans wanted, though, right? Those fans, hey, we hate Skinner. We hate Skinner. Skinner's the problem. Hi, the problem. It's me. Anywho's, I'll be back. I gotta go help put a kid to bed. The duties of being a father. I'll see you guys in a bit. Deuces.
pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Steer, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say it once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say it once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. Pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say it once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say it once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step along in the I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex, I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. In the press, I'm at my best. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex, I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex, I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. Get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex, I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex, I don't chase decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off. I don't flex. I don't chase threats. I collect. Stand right here. I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once. I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays. I let it sit. I don't force moves. I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots. I stay direct. I don't leave gaps. I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I'm at my best. I don't play tough. I stay calm. I don't fake heat. I stay on. I don't know what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins. I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast. I move on time. Pressure don't push me. I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off. I don't flex. I don't chase threats. I collect. Stand right here. I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once. I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays. I let it sit. I don't force moves. I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots. I stay direct. I don't leave gaps. I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I'm at my best. I don't play tough. I stay calm. I don't fake heat. I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins. I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast. I move on time. Pressure don't push me. I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off. I don't flex. I don't chase threats. I collect. Stand right here. I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once. I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays. I let it sit. I don't force moves. I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots. I stay direct. I don't leave gaps. I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I'm at my best. I don't play
So what did we learn?
stay calm. I don't fake heat. I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins. I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast. I move on time. Pressure don't push me.
Yes, Nick, there is. Unfortunately, with that, that means that you're going to have to pay the players that much more money. So instead of a player making $3 million because they have a no movement clause, they're going to make closer to $6 to $7 million, but get traded. So that is the handoff and the caveat in no movement clauses. No movement clause, you guarantee where you can go and where you can stay. But it also means that you're getting paid less. Now you can get paid more, but you can be traded. You're not wrong, Nick, and it'll never be parity as long as teams like Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Winnipeg, Vancouver pay such high prices and taxes, and there's states like Dallas, Florida, Tennessee, Carolina, Utah, Vegas that pay zero to little taxes, you are never going to have parity in the league until you make that right. Not wrong on that, eh? Well, let's hope the Oilers wake up for the second period.
was a show, weekly show. It's what got me into
3-0 Dallas. Shots are 10-4 for Dallas. Case, you're late. Ben, Steele, Robertson are your goal scorers for the Dallas Stars.
Murphy and Nurse defensively. Dreisaitl's line mates, Podkolzin and Kapanen. Murphy will one-touch Podkolzin. And the best Oiler chance to score in the first.
That's offside. Come on, Nurse.
Nurse a bit of a reset.
And then you throw the puck away.
Harley the steal. First period basically all Dallas. Bunting whistles one to the opposite corner for Adam Ernie.
McDavid took a pay cut for next season. Let's be honest here, guys. He took a pay cut for next season. But yeah, I like what you're saying, though.
Top three. I mean, you got Johnston and Robertson right there. I mean, Dallas is.
But there's no way to equalize the taxes and the tax-exempt states and the tax-exempt provinces, right? But what's real funny about tax-exempt states, they also are supposed to pay what's called an athlete's tax. And this is where you get into the minutia of why players like playing in Florida. Because in Texas, they still have what's called an athlete tax, where you still have to pay, just because there's no state tax, there is still a tax if you're an athlete, because they know you're making $1 million, $2 million, $20 million, $100 million a year. In Florida, they don't have that. They got rid of the athlete tax 2 years ago. Let me say that again. They got rid of the athlete tax 2 or 3 years ago. So just recently, they no longer pay athlete tax. Exactly, Nick. Exactly. And the owners will never go for that.
He had a presence in front. Had a tough first period. Evan Bouchard -3 in the first 20 minutes, but he did have 2 shots out of the 4 the team had. That's his 3rd on net, and with a screen in front.
The owners in the NHLPA will never go for that. They will never agree on that.
Boy, that last play with Tyler Myers barreling at you. We're in Dallas, so it's like Dirk Nowitzki running the floor. They fed him, but Jari turned him aside. Duchesne. Ben on to Sam Steele. Steele with a goal and an assist in that first period for the Dallas Stars. Adam Henrique looking to escape Blackwell. He had not had a penalty called in this game either. Duchesne couldn't battle his way through Bouchard. Henrique able to dig it out. As Bouchard tried to recover his stick, he did not. Finally picks it up. Ekholm, fierce battle from Steele on the puck.
Dallas just wants a little more right now. Again, like the first period for Edmonton, there needs to be an elevation. Get a little grittier, get a little physical, stop
3-0. 16:31 left to go in the second period. Still no juice by the Oilers. That's right, refs. Sit in the fucking bench. Stay there the rest of the game. Are the Oilers saving themselves for tomorrow?
Haven't tested them nearly enough. Trent Frederick across. One-timer. That puck just would not settle down for.
I don't want to think that, but I just watching and using my eye test, one would make that argument. They are saving themselves for tomorrow.
But Colson shoots it in, settled by Ottinger, wedged out by Lundqvist, who was kind of the odd man out for Peter DeBoer, but Glenn Gulletson having a regular shift with Thomas Harley in the second pair. But Colson drop pass, Draisaitl, put Colson to the net, fires off the side. Rebound came off the boards and out. Nurse hard rim through Murphy. Draisaitl choked off at the line by Heiskanen. And sent in deep by Connor Murphy. Heiskanen plays nearly 26 minutes a night, 3rd in the league.
Well, as you like to say, he makes it look like he's doing it in a rocking chair, doesn't he? Ryan Suter-like.
Yes.
A Wisconsin native. When he used to play for the Stars.
Stripped by Bunting. Suter at the end of his career. Landing in Dallas. So many good years. And Minnesota, Nashville before that as Shea Weber's partner. How about that?
Like I said, I don't want to think that way, but my eye test is telling me That is what's happening.
Collision with McDavid. Sliding through. Ritskovian a shot, and that's handled by Jarry.
Couple chances here for Edmonton, and this Connor McDavid off the rush. This is the second shot, as I mentioned, only 1 for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the shot in the first 20 minutes, 3 by defensemen. But McDavid, shot mentality, tests Ottinger, and this is Jarry's best save. Big Tyler Myers, never been afraid to activate, can skate for a big man. Chops against the grain, but I'm sure that was a conversation for the Oilers in the dressing room in between periods. We need to get more pucks on net. We need to make this a little more difficult for their goaltender.
Like Jamie Benn, Tyler Myers in the league 17 years. Won the Calder back in 2010. Chipped in from the right-hand side. Sam Steele backhands it down low. Bouchard tied up. Lundqvist elects to back off against Savoy. You didn't get it out. Lundqvist, however, gave it right back to him. And now building speed is Jack Roslovic. Dickinson whacked the stick out of the hand, and I think he's going to get called for it.
That's bullshit.
Interference, Jason Dickinson, and there's the first penalty of the night.
Tough one. It was an outnumbered rush for Edmonton, so they had an opportunity on the attack.
Can't do that. Although, have 2 hands on your stick, you dipshit.
It's going to be an interference call, as they'll call it. Just a little chop on the stick of Lundqvist. His stick goes flying.
Because he chopped his stick out of his hands. And you're going to get an interference call.
This feels like a big kill.
Yeah, this is a tough.
Although I didn't see a chop, really. I see him skating through the stick more than anything else, but
He's just trying to open up the lane a little too aggressively, and you're right, down 3-0.
Whatever.
Skill for Edmonton.
Dallas
Whatever.
Power play goal in 10 straight games. Robertson to Wyatt Johnson, who has 21 of his 34 goals on the power play. Robertson in front, and Johnston scores 4-0 Dallas. And he ties the club record.
what a joke.
Set by Dino Ciccarelli back in 19. Must have had a run-in or two with Dino Ciccarelli.
Played with him in Tampa Bay. He loved to score goals. Cookie Monster. He wasn't afraid to pay the price to do it. In front of the net, just like you saw.
Fuck this goalie, man.
To do that goal there. He's stuck around.
I want to see all the defenders of Jarry now.
He was tough. Good company for Johnston.
Off the corner boards, Wyatt Johnston. He and Robertson each with a goal. Robertson spins and scores on Tristan Jones.
And they score again.
And it's now 5-0 Dallas. Robertson has a pair. And 36 on the season.
You can't defend Jarry anymore. Those that defend Jarry today and moving forward have no idea how to fucking watch hockey. I'm sorry, this is undefendable. There's another one.
Another factor I would think, Louis, and tell me if I'm wrong, it's the front end of a back-to-back. I mean, Ingram's going to have to play tomorrow.
I mean, it's just a tough situation.
Jarry, this is your game, man. Figure it the fuck out. And I dare you to yell at any one of your teammates after the game in an interview. I'm glad you're not here next season.
That's not official. We haven't heard anything on that.
I am glad you are not here next season.
But I just don't think for Chris Knobloch he's going to want to. So even if he wanted to disrupt the team, try and get something going here, Edmonton's going to have to figure this out down by 5 with a ton of time on the clock.
2 goals in 32 seconds to break it open. And 5-0 for Dallas. Nurse up the right-hand side. Remember, it was 8-3 back in November in Edmonton. But Colson around the boards. Leon Draisaitl. Across to Matthias Ekholm. A shot that was blocked. Tyler Myers will try to pin it in the corner. Here's Draisaitl. Dishing one-timer, and Bouchard stopped by Ottinger. Other than the Colson post, the best chance certainly in this period for Edmonton. Here's Draisaitl. Kasperi Kapanen. Oilers trying to make a game of it here and get the next goal at least. Bouchard steps in, fires and scores.
Bouchard scores. Yay! Only 5-1.
A new career high. His 19th gets the Oilers on the board. A terrific streak.
And zips it by. They needed to have something else that's happened in this game. Good work on the offensive side to maintain possession. Draisaitl with a nice little pass from 2 Dallas Stars to keep it along. Kaplan into the last one as well. Sean Rumpka looking at the screen, but Michael Fernandez is clearly the blue game. This isn't going to be any more interference because he moves himself out into the front. Bouchard gets the spot, but they finally get on the board. Stop the bleeding.
Dickinson wins the face-off. Dickinson a shot. Will be guilty of an icing call here, and you do have to remember, I mean, there's 32 minutes left.
I mean, most of the time you look at a 5-1 game and you go, this is...
Dave, I know a team that does want him, and it will be made. The trade's going to be made. The trade would have been made at the deadline. Unfortunately, no cap space, and a player said no.
The most in the National Hockey League, so hey, you got to play, so you might as well try.
One-timer by Warman, tipped wide by Roslovic. Number 1 in expected goals for, number 2 in actual goals for. As Edmonton is playing, however, the second best defensive team in the league. Dallas second only to Colorado, against whom the Oilers scored 4 times on Tuesday. And we must address that, Louis. Is it possible we're looking at a bit of a letdown from what many believe, including...
Where we come from today, Jerry? Where we come from today?
I think so.
McDavid. Open. Nurse shot. That's tipped wide. But the Oilers starting to get traffic in front of Ottinger. Harley. Getting worked over behind the net. Edmonton trying to tilt the ice a bit here. McDavid around the boards to Murphy. Bischel and cut off that cycle. Harley unable to gather it. Hyman. Harley to Johnston. Up the gut. And here comes Maverick Bourque. Shot on.
Oh, Jarry made a save. Wow.
Some pushing and shoving. Somewhat predictable.
Not wrong, Eric. Not wrong. Battleford.
About halfway home at the American Airlines Center.
Close to my old hometown.
A 5-0 lead. Edmonton getting 1 back.
I know Battleford really well.
His career high 19th goal of the year.
Saskaberia. North Battleford has deadly antis. You'd know all about that, eh, Nick? What a funny name for a small town in Saskatchewan, eh? No. Epic, no. Move like that won't happen until playoffs. Where are they being held this year, Nick?
Dallas, Texas, and Louis, we touched on it. The win over Colorado, you see 3 guys go down. You find a way to get the victory, but are we seeing some evidence of a bit of an emotional letdown?
Obviously, we're seeing it here because the Dallas Stars look like they have the puck on a string. They're passing anywhere they
That's
want.
right. That was always a joke. Texas may be big, but this is bigger.
They hurt themselves on a few of those goals against us by turning the puck over. So a little bit more of a dig in here in the second period, down by 4 now after the Bouchard goal. But yeah, I do think there was a letdown. 2 wins over the Vegas Golden Knights.
I might have to convince the wife to go up there for a few days, for a game or 2. Not a few days. That would get me in a lot of trouble. All those aunties will be sniffing this out.
Again, it's not like Dallas is duck soup. I mean, the Stars arrived as the 2nd best team in the league. And their last loss in regulation, you got to go back to January the 27th.
Epic, the playoffs are happening, man. Like it doesn't matter what we feel. I'm telling you right now, the playoffs are guaranteed. Guaranteed they're in the playoffs.
Myers over to Bishop. Dallas carrying 3 right now.
I know you're down and downtrodden. I get it, but don't get that far down. This team is still making the playoffs. This team is still going to be first place in the Pacific Division, believe it or not. Their schedule is so much easier.
Flicked aside by Ottinger. Stars don't get it out initially. Polson trying to hunt down that.
If we can't come back in this game, I'm not saying it's not possible. We got St. Louis on Friday, which is tomorrow. And then Nashville, winnable games. And then San Jose, gettable game. Florida, gettable game. Tampa, tough. And then you got Utah, gettable, and Vegas, absolutely needable. Like I said, first place is still not out of the question. For as bad as this team is, and the fact that this team has never won 4 in a row this year, I'm telling you, man, this team is built different. How's that not a goalie interference? I don't get it. Yeah, I heard that, Cheryl. I heard that. Speaking of the Toronto Maple Leafs, let's do the out-of-town scoreboard, shall we? Because it matters. San Jose 4, Boston 1. 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. Capitals 1, Sabres 1. 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. Tampa 2, Detroit 1. 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. Blue Jackets 1, Florida 1. With 9 minutes left to go in the 3rd period, Flames 5, Devils 3. About 7 minutes left to go in the 3rd period, Blues 1, Carolina 1. 2nd period, halfway through, Flyers 1, Wild nothing. Halfway through the 2nd period, Rangers 2, Jets 1. Puck is about just dropped in Utah, nothing, Chicago, Utah. 8 o'clock, Predators, Vancouver. 8 o'clock, Penguins, Knights. 8 o'clock, Avalanche, Kraken. And in Toronto, with 10 minutes left to go, Maple Leafs 5, Ducks 3. Of course, I remember you. How you been? How have you been? Hopefully you've been good. Hopefully the time away let you feel good. Thank you for coming back.
Tyler Myers, in more ways than one, was the big acquisition by Dallas heading into the trade deadline, and he is someone who has become the first ever Texas-born Dallas Star. Him, at the age of 7, he went from, that to this. Rookie of the Year, the reason he moved from Houston to Calgary. His father, Paul, is in the oil business. That's his half-brother, Quentin Grimes, who Louis and Jack used to play for the Dallas Mavericks, but traded last season to Philadelphia. Still, he admires his basketball playing brother.
He was all smiles this morning about coming to the Dallas Stars, and it's been a tough year in Vancouver, and for Myers, he's been there for a long time and had, a decision to make. He decided this is the place he wanted to come and play, and boy, he's had an instant impact on the back end with Bissell. There's two very tall customers, hard to deal with.
Wonder if Quentin bemoans the fact he doesn't have his brother to feed the load.
There's a trip not called, but can't complain about reffing.
Actually, in the NBA, I'm not sure. Tyler Myers might be a small forward.
There you go.
Here's Dickinson. Harley. Off to Jamie Benn. Dickinson. Roslovic. Back to Ekholm.
Scores! Dickinson's first as an Oiler! 5-2! Now we can celebrate that goal. Not a 5-1 goal. That means nothing. Now it's 5-2. I don't have a Dickinson one.
Finding some life here. Great save at the other end by Jari on Blackwell.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
This is no longer game over.
But you plant the seed, right?
Absolutely.
And they know that Edmonton's
still down 3. But hey, that's how you gotta start. They don't have a goal graphic for it. I'm sorry. I'll make up for it in no playoffs. I promise. Thanks for keeping me honest, Nick. Thanks for keeping me honest, though. I greatly appreciate it. Second intermission, I'll have one done, though. I promise you that much.
Have won 5 of the last 6 in the regular season, but the Oilers have won 7 of the last 8 where it counts in the postseason. I'm into McDavid. And remember, Edmonton hasn't had a power play yet tonight.
Oh, no power play for Edmonton. Imagine that.
Jarry to knock it down.
Important for Edmonton not to open up too much. Keep playing the way you're playing. Keep defending. Play in the offensive zone. Look for some traffic in front of Ottinger. And chip away.
Bischel, soft chip, stretch play for Board, but that was well read.
I know, Nick. What the heck? Sleeping on the job. Man. Sleep, eh? What is sleep?
Kicks it back for Vasily Podkolzin. Draisaitl. And he didn't get the one-timer off.
No, I'm working on it right now as we speak, actually. Nice big save by Jari. Needed it. Second intermission, we're going to have a goal graphic. You found my red pen 5 games too late! Oh, she's going to murder me, guys.
Good zone keep by Murphy. Now Nurse is coming, shooting, and a save Ottinger. But now Edmonton goes.
Edmonton gets power play? What?
And you wonder whether the Stars are starting to hear some proverbial footsteps. What a take by Jason Dickinson to get the Oilers within 3.
Bunny, I'm going to be working on the goal graphic for Dickinson. I'm actually doing that right now as we speak. You pay for this shit? Oh man, how much are they making you pay? How much are they making you pay? Because I'd get your money back. This isn't worth that price of admission. No, I kid. If I made you guys pay, or if you guys ever heard that somebody from OilersFanReaction was going to make you pay. That is a little slow. What do you mean I'm slow? Such a great line in the movie. Right? You're paying me? Huh. I must not be getting those royalty checks. They must be going to the one upstairs.
Some more presence again, and putting pucks to the net creates that penalty. And for Edmonton, their power play has been red hot too. 11 power play goals in the last 8 games. Looking to make it a game if they can.
$14.99 a week.
Dallas 80% on the kill. Already the mood has changed inside the building. 18,000 plus here in Dallas. Edmonton down 5-0 just a few minutes ago. Now 5-2 with a power play. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Ian McDavid trade, then to the middle, snatched away. And here's Huru. Arttu Huru playing his 11th NHL game. Shot deflected line. Power play brought to you by Play Alberta. McDavid gains the line, sends it over to Nugent Hopkins. Curls it back for Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins across to Leon Draisaitl. 15 power play goals, 4th in the league. McDavid. He has 11. Gets it back from Draisaitl. Scored the winner on the power play against Colorado. Draisaitl. Looking inside. Gives to McDavid. Back to Draisaitl. And a miscommunication with Bouchard. He stuck a little bit further to his left than what Draisaitl was anticipating.
Yeah, the pass had to be hard from Draisaitl because he was threading it through the active sticks of the Stars formation. So he knew it had to be quick and hard, just a little.
That's tough.
Off the target with Bouchard moving.
Draisaitl gathering himself back in the zone. Popped off the stick and Sam Steele.
I actually should. I actually could do that, Nick. Maybe I should get shutout graphics for the goaltenders.
Pass to McDavid. Beautiful move around Lindell on his backhand. Could not fender it in front cleanly. Nugent Hopkins grappling for puck possession. Steele broke up the cycle a second time, and Myers is able to backhand it out. And now Steele has a trailer. Ritzkovian. Steele waits. Whips. Drury kicks it out. Backhand looking. Sam Jarry on Tyler Myers. A tremendous stop. Myers is Steele at center.
What a terrible power play.
Back in. That'll do it for the Oilers power play.
McDavid here on Myers. They have mystery.
Blackwell to the net. Drag move. Stopped by Jarry again. 3 terrific second period saves for Tristan Jarry.
No matter McDavid's ambition, CIBC would have a personalized plan, just like we'll have a plan for you too. CIBC, proud partner of Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers.
Connor McDavid with a big hit on Steele in the backtrack, getting physical, maybe a little frustration. A cross check right there. And Ritzkovian, and then as he comes up the ice, he's going to take a little run at the big Tyler Myers. Doesn't budge much, doesn't like it, gets the glove up. It wasn't much, but
that's a penalty? That's a penalty. Okay, okay. Protect Tyler Myers when you protect Connor McDavid. Okay. That's a soft call. We knew that was coming, though, boys. We knew it was coming the way that the league handles things. The way that this league handles things. If you think that you thought the Oilers were going to get away with anything in this game, oi!
19 straight games on the road.
That's why this league is such a joke.
Off the draw, Nurse. Obviously a must kill here. Dallas scored on its first opportunity. Wyatt Johnston got that power play goal. And then when Robertson scored a half minute later, it looked like game over.
It is what it is, folks.
Tried to center, deflected.
This league does not protect its stars at all.
To go in the period, Haskin and across to Jamie.
Yeah, the Leafs did the Oilers a huge favor tonight. Now it's time for the Oilers to do themselves a favor. Come back and win this hockey game.
Briefly, and now Savoy short-handed, a 3-on-2 as Murphy joins. One-timer, and Henry fired it off the
crossbar.
He just can't buy one.
Offside, Dallas.
Johnston and Duchesne.
From generation to generation. Coventry Homes, never done building, proudly celebrating 50 years.
Great drive up the ice, short-handed here. Savoy with a nice backhand pass into a spot, and Henrique one-times this one through a little bit of a screen and rings the bar. Boy, that would have been a big one.
Short-handed.
1 minute left to go in the power play. 2:50 left to go in the second period.
Well played by Jarrett. He can handle the puck, and Ottinger.
Yeah, I agree.
Good work by Kapanen and short-handed.
I agree, Nick.
Take over against Heiskanen. As Dallas, the power play with diminishing returns right now, down to 45 seconds. Johnston has trouble gaining the line. Duchesne with support will send it down low for Robertson. Around the boards for Jamie Benn. He'll serve it up top for Harley. Wide open Johnston fires and just missed. He was looking maybe for the stick of Ben.
He was looking for Ben backdoor. It didn't miss by much. What a look by Wyatt Johnston.
Johnston, the puck carrier. This time it's onside. Savoy able to wrestle control away. Off to Ekholm. Put it back behind the net for Wallman. Poked off his stick. Johnston. With Scovian in the mix. Up top, Harley, Johnston, one-timer ripped on down the save, jarring on Michael Bunting, and it's cleared, and now McDavid is out of the box with 1:40 to play in this second period.
Offside, Dallas.
Whistled against Dallas.
1:40 left to go in the second period.
In this second period, so starting to battle himself here and just giving his team a chance to try and chip away back into this one. He's made his best saves, no question about it. Probably shots that should have been goals, but a big penalty kill. Connor McDavid out of the box, that was essential. It had to happen. Down by 3 still.
The league definitely needs another Scott Stevens.
Second period here, Edmonton again can go back and try and chip away. Not much happened on that power play for Edmonton, though. Solid penalty kill.
I agree, Nick. We do.
Weathered a little bit of a push in this second.
When the schedule is released, we'll work something out.
Hyman out here with 1.5 minutes to go, and Draisaitl picks up a puck. McDavid was spilled at center. Was unable to join the rush, and now interference against.
Wow, another power play.
I think it's the penalty on Hyman, not McDavid.
It's going to be an interference.
That's a call. If you're going to call that against McDavid, you're going to call that against Hyman for Hyman.
It's a penalty. It was the late step up on Zach Hyman. He misses the puck on the attempted pass by Draisaitl, and it goes right through. It's going to be Beck that gets the interference, and this is a good call. Okay, that's not a call there behind the play, but as Beck steps up, he just lowers the shoulder and puts it into Hyman here well after the puck is by. Another opportunity late.
Oh, that would be huge. No, Nick. I can make that work. I can make my cell phone work as a.
There's only been 10 wins in the history of the league when a team is
broadcasting
5 in the regular season. The Oilers have done it once. January 1985 against the LA.
He's battling all right. Battling the demons in his head.
Off the draw.
Can I make a save? Can I not make a save? That is the question.
I wouldn't mention the other 5-goal rally involving a game between Edmonton and LA. Here's
to save or not to save?
Working down low, Bouchard. Sent around to Nugent Hopkins.
Oh, I can't afford a pair of those. Oh, I cannot afford a pair of those glasses. Those Google or Meta glasses. 1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Minute and a half left to go on the power play for the Oilers. Shots are 21-14 for Dallas. Yeah, you're not wrong, eh, Nick? It is all mental. I swear it.
Who's able to recover, jab it off his stick, and another lengthy ice clear for the Stars. Edmonton will have time for one more rush here in this second period.
Need to find a shot.
Gotta find a shot, gotta find a goal.
Bouchard the stretch, Hyman down the middle to the net,
That's the shot. That's the shot. Face off deep in Dallas zone. Let's go. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks.
To find him, here's the play I was talking about for Nugent Hopkins. He thinks he's going to force right through Hayskinen's stick, but he's got the strong stick down, the strength to make him go up and over. Bouchard finds Hyman right up the ice.
That's a two-hand slash, though, eh? No call.
The stick of Heiskanen, a good save.
We are a special breed, my friend.
Uru wins the face-off, hard rim by Heiskanen. And I'm not sure Edmonton has enough time here. 8 seconds, Bouchard leisurely. 4 seconds up the middle, spilled in by McDavid, and he's forced out wide by Heiskanen at the horn. And Draisaitl took one from Uru, and McDavid didn't like it. Uru with a clear, Draisaitl was hit by that puck, and the Oilers take exception. And now, McDavid throwing punches.
I like to see this. I like to see this from your captain.
Coming into the scrum full speed, and he laid a little bit of a hit on Heiskanen as well. He has had a burn to saddle in this second period, the captain for Edmonton. He took out Johnston pretty hard into the boards. Big hit on Steele, cross-check, the roughing on Myers, and now this little scrum here with Rich Govian. I don't mind this from Connor McDavid. You don't like seeing him that frustrated, but he is, and he's not afraid to wear the emotions and give it out. Trying to step up and drive his team to a comeback here. They're going to have some seconds to start.
I'm saying it right now. Oilers are winning this game.
Well, here it is here, and that's that shot there. And then, I'm not sure, maybe a little bit before.
I'm going to say it right now, folks. Oilers are winning this game. What are they reviewing? Like, who's getting a penalty where? Guy shot the puck at Draisaitl well after the whistle. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, but kids don't step in the fire. It's really that simple. You don't want to get punched in the mouth, don't step in the fire.
I gotta be honest with you, I think it's a horrible
5-on-4 Dallas. Holy fuck, you're an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, as promised, his first goal of an Edmonton Oilers, his 7th of the season, assist Kozlovic. Number 16, Jason Dickinson. We work fast here at Oilers Nation, Oilers Fan Reaction. We work fast. All done by a cell phone. Like, you guys won't believe the stuff I can do with my phone. I'm pretty, I'm going to look at that box score, though, because I think you might be right. Draisaitl could be done for the rest of the game. Oh, that would fucking suck so bad. At the end of the period, Connor McDavid got Leon Draisaitl 2 minutes for slashing, Justin Rakowainen 2 minutes for roughing. So you can shoot the puck at a guy's head and that's okay. Interesting. It'll be 4-on-4 for 35 seconds and then Dallas will have a 5-on-4 power play. Whole lot of bullshit, if you ask me. But hey, I like the fire. That's why I think the Oilers are coming back and winning this game. Not wrong. Not wrong. A lot of Durka. Any Hoosies. Anaheim had a 3-1 lead on Toronto when they blew it. Bunch of losers. Oilers need to come back, win this game. Oh, fucking... And the fact that Gudas tried to lay down and act like he was the one that got hurt. Get the fuck out of here, you... I lost all respect for Gudas a while ago, if I had any. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. What a tip. Whew, what a dirty play. I thought you were his best friend. Hey, you're not wrong, David. We can say it's unlikely, but hey, anything is possible. All it takes is 2 goals, right? 2 shots, 2 goals. We're wrecking this thing. I know we'd be down by 1 still. You got to look at it this way. If you're an Oilers fan and you play for the Edmonton Oilers, you got to think about 5-minute increments. Kill the penalty, get a goal. Then you got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, get another goal. Pull your goalie, get that game-tying goal, take her to overtime, and you know you're winning. Is that how it works? I have no comment. Nicole, I have no comment. I want to say something, but I know I can't say anything. As Leon Draisaitl's actual best friend, no, I am not Leon Draisaitl's best friend. True story, though, I am friends with somebody that is friends with Leon Draisaitl back home in Cologne. That's a true story. What's another true story is I have known of Leon Draisaitl since he was about 11 years old. That is a true story. So it came full circle when I heard the Oilers were drafting him in the first round. It was like, what? Cool. I'll be disappointed with this guy. I thought he would have went lower, to be honest with you. I didn't think he was going to go third. I thought he could have dropped to at least 10th. He would have been in the top 10, but I didn't think third. Yeah, you're not wrong, David. Not wrong at all. I am looking forward to the third period. Win or lose, honestly, I do think this might be a loss, but that's okay. Hey, I will try and keep it as entertaining as possible. Did you guys know that Peter Draisaitl, Leon's dad, played for Germany at the Olympics before the wall came down? What were the shots at the end of the period there? Do your research. You should know this, Matt. Shots for the Oilers in that period. To 11 for Dallas. Total 15-21. Guess who has 15? Guess who has 21? You know what's funny? Every year Dallas owns us in the regular season. And then we play them in the playoffs and just mollywop them. I like that. In April or May than any time during the season. That's just me. You can thank the Carolina Hurricanes for this newfound aggression that every time we lose to Carolina by more than one goal, seems like the very next week this team figures out how to play hockey again. What started the 16-game win streak? A loss to Carolina. Shawshank. I agree, Nick, but he doesn't want the job. As he says, he's underqualified. Or is it overqualified? Like I said, like look at these, like I'm going to pause this here. I'm looking at the standings right now. Ducks have 75, Oilers have 72, Vegas has 72. And then the Sharks have 68, Kraken have 67. I'm not worried about the Sharks catching us. I'm not worried about the Kraken or the Kings catching us. It's there's too many teams that have to do really good, and the Oilers have to do for the Oilers to miss the playoffs. Yes, does it suck that we may not get home ice advantage in the first 2 rounds? Yes. But we've shown it doesn't matter. Home ice for us in the playoffs does not matter. And teams can't circumvent the cap anymore. They can't cheat to get their all-star team. I was told today that third lines win. Yeah, well, when your third line is full of first-line players, it's pretty easy to win a cup when you do that. Right, Florida? Right, Tampa? But anywhoosies. Easton Cowan fought. Yeah. That guy they just called up today. First game in the NHL, right off the face-off, he drops the fuck. Love to see it. Damn. I was watching the first 2 periods of that game. I thought the Leafs were dead in the water. Good thing they turned around that third period. Good for them. Good for them. Important baseball game tomorrow, though, folks. World Baseball Classic, Canada, USA. It's not a matter of will USA win. And I said it to my American friends today. If Canada can keep the game within 5 runs, that's a win for Canada. The fact that USA had to hope Mexico lost to Italy to even advance. See, this is where if I was dirty pool, I would have let Mexico beat us, finish top in the division 3-1, and USA would be done, and we wouldn't have to hear about any more of the stupid Aaron Judge and Paul Skeens and how great that rotation is. It's going to be a wild game, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I don't think Canada stands a chance, to be honest with you. I said at the beginning of the tournament, it's going to be Japan-USA in the final. I said that right from the jump. It'll be Japan-USA. Japan winning the tournament again. Japan is just stacked, and half their players don't even play in the MLB. That is the scary part. Live stream it? Oh, dude. I can't. I'm live streaming the St. Louis Blues game at the same freaking time. I can't live stream 2 games at once, my friend. That's cute though. Live stream it, he says. You can't do both.
5-2 Dallas after 2. Tonight's major part of the game brought to you by Napa Auto Parts.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Mud. Like, I didn't know who Italy was before this tournament. I'm paying attention to who Italy is now. Oh, man, Italy is stacked. They've got a good... Like, I wouldn't say Italy's stacked. They just know how to play ball. They have really solid pitching and timely hitting. I guess that's all you need. That truly is all you need when you play baseball. Good pitching and timely hitting. Fucking McDavid ragdolled that poor kid. The poor kid didn't know if he was coming or going or coming.
When he does, the team typically responds. We'll see what happens here in this third period.
So 4-on-4 without those two for the Edmonton Oilers. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl.
Those 2 guys in the box together too often.
It is a rare sight to see them both in the box together. 34 seconds of 4.
Hey, that just means more ice time with both McDavid and Draisaitl in the box. Like you said, that's just more minutes for someone else.
The Oilers 2. It was 5-0 when Johnston and Robertson scored just 32 seconds apart. But the Oilers have got 2 back.
Yeah, that was something else, man. I was like, damn. 17 years old, no fear. No fear at all. Like, I don't care who you are. I'm going to strike you the hell out. That's the thing with kids, man. They're too young to know any better. I say that to my boys all the time. You kids are lucky you're too young to know any better. Because you guys should be scared right now. No, just no fear.
Left for Haskinen by Jay Gottinger. Johnston on to Matt Duchene. Looking for Robertson. Clubbed it across. Settled down. One-timer. Johnston from the slot set up.
Hey, how's it going, Kimo?
Could not finish.
Boy, it was at the wheelhouse for Johnston, too. Great timing to get there, receive that pass on the one-timer, and just missed it wide.
30 seconds now on the power play for the Stars. Robertson across. Jamie Benn.
Jesus Christ.
The captain has... He's got 15
Just
points.
holy crap.
7 in the regular
6-2 Dallas.
Roslovic snapped it toward the net. That was blocked. Oscar Beck forces to center. Do you think that 6th goal, Louis, changes Chris Knobloch's approach in terms of the ice time here in the third period? Do you play for tomorrow a little bit?
He's been playing for tomorrow since the first period. I'm sorry, he has been, guys. Unfortunately, Mund. Yeah, you're not wrong, BJ. There can't be any call-ups anymore. Because if you call somebody up, you have to send somebody down. It's just...
Henry. Hartley, checked by Dickinson. Now Henry, who hit a goalpost that could have made it 5-3.
one of those things, man.
Redirected in front. That wanders in.
I suspect the refs are going to put their whistles away now and let the game run out. Unless it's an egregious call they have to make.
With the physical tone this game has taken too, and obviously we're seeing McDavid.
What do I think about Jari? I didn't like the trade. I don't like him. I never liked him when he was in Pittsburgh. I don't like him now. I think the goalie is Stuart Skinner 2.0. That's older and more expensive.
Around Lindell. I'm just thinking, without a third Edmonton goal, you may not see the double shifting. Like you said, maybe you roll the
Not
lines.
loaded up. You're going to roll, but
Honestly, I didn't like him. And I'm going to be 100% honest.
find a situation you can give them.
I wasn't at the practice. I'm going to mute the game for a second here. I wasn't at the practice when it happened, but I had eyes there, so to speak. And there were shots from the point, no screen, nothing going in on him. Like, there were shots from the point going bar down from the point with no screen, not a slap shot, just a fucking wrister. And then when the players tried scoring them, they scored every shot. And when I say every shot went in, everybody, all the players took 20 shots on him. 20 goals went in. 5 5-hole goals, 7 blocker goals, 4 bar down goals, 3 glove goals. Like, everything was going in. 20 shots, 20 goals. The fucking guy couldn't make a save in practice. And then he goes out and says his teammates are garbage? And he wants to fight his teammates in practice? Dude, you're the problem. The problem is you. And I can't wait until the Oilers trade you out of here in the offseason. Get you the fuck out of here. I was concerned before they traded for him. I was concerned before when I heard his name coming, and I'm still concerned now. He was good in Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh plays a style of defense. That's it. No, he's getting traded. There is no buyout for him. There is a trade there. Unfortunately, there is a trade there. It's 6-2. Well, unfortunately for the other team. It's 6-2 Dallas, 15.5 minutes left to go in the third period. Shots are 23-16 for the Dallas Stars.
Almost every whistle now and anything around the net.
And yeah, if the trade falls through, then yeah, he's going to get bought out. And we're just going to bring in a Saros, a Binnington, a goalie like that. You're going to have to. You're going to have to get a bona fide number one. And pay top dollar for him.
They're Florida for Edmonton. Edmonton is their Florida.
It sucks that one Marc-Andre Fleury wants too much in bonuses to make any team want him right now. Okay. More little backroom dealings. I'll wait till the commercial break to give you guys this back news dealing. Chemo, I wish they could, but they can't. To be honest with you, I wish they could, but they can't.
No question about it, but he's on a roll right now with his team. And when he's on a roll, the team typically follows.
And that's the part that pisses me off the most.
If Dallas should hang on.
Unless there's an injury to Jari or Ingram that is significant enough that he can be called up on an emergency basis. Or they go on LTIR and they use him.
Stars history in net. It belongs to his backup this year, Casey DeSmith. Went 13. Rich shot by Henry. That's how well it's gone for Dallas this year.
Cap, and if you call him up, you have to put Jari or Ingram on waivers. And then the whole bonus thing starts coming into play with money and affecting the cap for next year, as well as the cap for this year, which you can pay fines and penalties for. But yeah, it's a lot of mumble jumbo. That's why they did the whole put So that's why they did the whole put Janmark on waivers after they called up Howard and Szymanski. Because if you would have waited till after you put Janmark on waivers, then you would have had to pay Howard his bonus. And instead of making $800,000 or $900,000 that he's making, you would have had to pay him $1.5 million for salary because of the bonus that he had and the bonus that he had coming. Yeah. Yes, it would be a problem, Jerry. No worries. It definitely would be a problem.
They were a cap floor team, not a cap ceiling team. Robertson found himself.
Oh, Jesus.
2 goals, 2 assists. Shot from distance.
Well, Maple Leafs can go in full tank mode now.
By Jarre, denied him a hat trick.
13 minutes left to go in the third period.
Looking for Bourne, kept it alive, trickled out in front. And Jarre will pounce on it.
But yes, trust me, I thought that it was a bad take sending Picard down instead of Ingram. No, he's absolutely earned it. Dude, 100% absolutely Picard has earned it. That's why come playoff time, I think you're going to see Nick, you had to bring that up. And it's true, guys. They asked for that bonus money back. But that was because of those 10 people. So, a little bit behind the doors of why Marc-Andre Fleury's not playing right now. His base salary for Marc-Andre Fleury would be $700,000 to $1.5 million based on the Legends contract or whatever they call it, the old age contract minimum they have to sign. But this is the kicker with Marc-Andre Fleury that he wants in bonuses. If we play, if I join a team and they make the playoffs, I get $2 million bonus. We win round 1, I want an extra $2 million bonus. We win round 2, an extra $2 million bonus. We win a third round, $2 million bonus. We win the cup, you guessed it, $2 million bonus. So in bonuses, he can make $8 million, which goes towards the cap the following year. That is why Marc-Andre Fleury is not playing the league right now. It's not because nobody wants him. It's nobody wants to pay him the $2 million bonus structure or the $8 million bonus structure that he's putting into his contract. Yeah, kind of. We kind of are fucked with Jarre. And you can blame the fans for it. 100% you can blame the fans for it. Not everybody, of course. Just those ones that wanted Skinner out so bad. They didn't realize the ramifications that would happen.
The player that's had your number
But
as far as offensive
it's okay.
points, and I don't know if I've seen him in a scrum tonight.
Myers slack pass and a high slot.
Just for the rest of the year. I honestly full-heartedly believe Jarre will find a new home in the offseason.
A couple of years ago in a regular season game, Jamie Benn.
Definitely won't be with the Oilers.
But now on the counter, Savoy a shot. Looked wide of Ottinger, then Woolman from distance, juicy rebound.
Nice save there by Ottinger, though. I wouldn't mind having Ingram as the backup. 100%.
Bought himself a little bit of time here waiting for it to.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And you can do that next year. You can send him down in the offseason. You can send him down and have him be part of your AHL team next year. What's he going to do, not report? Okay. Don't get paid. Diane, you're right. In the offseason, you can make those roster moves, and it doesn't count towards cap. It's dead money, but...
Wait till he realizes how big he is.
Every once in a while, you sound glad you're retired.
Yeah, thank you very much. No, thank you.
Here's David. Using a screen from Ekholm. A quartet of Dallas defenders collapse on him. Giving back to Ekholm. Now Bouchard, a little slide step. Trying to get around Johnston. And now Ekholm.
Get a goal here, folks. Let's just get one. Oh, Bouchard, big riffer.
Johnston went down to block a shot that never came. Now Bouchard again loading up. Johnston getting a piece on a feed back to Nugent Hopkins. Then Harley comes over right into Bouchard. McDavid kept it alive at the line and finally snatched away by Johnston. Here's Robertson. Drag move. And Henrique nullified it. Brilliant defensive work from Adam Henrique.
Kind of a microcosm.
You're not wrong, Nick. Absolutely.
Opportunity just for Bouchard, who's so good at those. A little whiff on it. And then good defending by the Stars once they recovered into position.
Yep.
Josh Szymanski cuts the...
You're not wrong, David. You absolutely nailed that. So does that Dallas Star player get a double minor? Oh, get it! Get it, Friedrich! Get it! Let's go! You guys want to act like a bunch of tough guys when you're up 6-2? Yeah. Eat some grub.
Down there in the mix too, and tell you the Dallas bench is up here. They're not liking seeing this youngster getting thrown around by Frederick, but this is directly because of the scrum with McDavid. No gloves.
I don't even care. You want to act like a bunch of idiots up 6-2? You're gonna get punched in the mouth.
And again, familiarity breeds contempt. Oh, a late shot by Frederick on Ritskovian. And now he's grabbing Blackwell as well.
Yeah, well, you know what? We kind of felt there was going to be a bite to this one. I didn't think it was going to be Josh Szymanski that started it off, but...
What a hit by Szymanski, though.
Stick into the skates.
Love that compete level by the kid. Are they really chanting USA right now like a bunch of idiots?
Penalty on Ritskovian as he just kind of got the stick into the skates, puts him aggressively into the boards. I don't mind this.
You really can't fix stupid in Dallas.
With Ritskovian, even though maybe he wasn't trying to do anything.
They realize half their team is Canadian, right?
You've got to get your bench up. Glenn Gulletson obviously looking on this one too. Two teams that know each other very well, and I think for the officials, they're going to want to try and maintain a little control here. As nobody dropped the gloves on the sequence, but a lot of shots thrown with the gloves on, a lot of mucking, as we call it. If you watch Szymanski's stick right here, it just gets underneath. This isn't.
You're chanting USA when half your team is Canadian. Like,
tensions are high here in this game for both sides, so anything that happens,
it makes zero sense at all.
bring everybody involved, and Trent Frederick takes his opportunity.
That's not a penalty, though. I'm sorry. That guy went to go hit Samuelson, Szymanski, and Szymanski dove out of the way. He dove out of the way. That's not a call. Okay, by that angle. Yep, there. Okay, yep, my bad. He put his stick in his feet. That's a call. But, dude, you were going for a hit. You missed.
I think a lot of guys on the Oilers bench happy. Nurse got down in the mix, too. They're trying to figure this out for penalties. Those are heavy shots, though.
17 games in 2 years between these two teams.
I wouldn't say it's political.
Edmonton number 10 has a minor penalty for roughing. Dallas number 49 has a minor for roughing. Dallas number 15 has a minor for roughing.
I like this ref. I like it. What are you doing, 49? What are you doing? You stupid Goomba. Like, you are an idiot of all idiots. You're beaking it. What have you done in the playoffs last 2 years, except for get beat?
You know what? Colton's, as we've talked about, he's a physical guy.
You've been beat last 2 years in the playoffs. Get beat again. Good God. Like I said, these young kids are really stupid. They have no fear, and they're stupid. Come on the box and speak your stuff, kid. You won't fight nobody. Sarah, it's not, oh my God, Oilers. It is what it is. Dallas is the second best team in the league for a reason.
Face-off win for Draisaitl. Yeah, Ben was opposite.
It's just funny how these young guys that have no idea what they're doing speak so much shit knowing they'll never be at the level of any Oiler player.
Dickinson watching as Woolman hands to put Colson on that shot. A high riser stopped by Jake Ottinger.
And that's where the leadership of Dallas needs to go to that young kid and tell him to shut the fuck up. We've been embarrassed the last 2 playoff seasons by this team.
Centering pass intended for steal. Double ricochet. Harley able to
hold on to it for now.
Why? They're still making the playoffs. Just like last year and the year before that. Everybody, oh my God, this team's not going to make the playoffs. Oh my God, they're going to lose to LA in round 1. We're going to lose to Vegas in round 2. We're going to get beat up by Dallas in round 3. Back-to-back cup finals. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. I don't care how bad your regular season is. If you're in the top 8 in your conference, make the playoffs. Go into the playoffs on a little bit of a heater. You're good. That's not icing, though.
Oh, that's garbage. Pizza 73.
Yeah, well.
Enjoy the volcano
Icing Edmonton.
featuring an eruption of peppercorn ranch dip. Order on game day. Pizza
Full marks to Dallas, though.
Pizza of the
I'm not angry. I'm just saying, like, it's not, oh my God, this season.
Tell you what, Wyatt Johnston, I mean, we've been raving.
What do I have to be angry about? Dallas is the better team. It should be a score like this. I don't care what 82 games say. If the Oilers gave a fuck about 82 game regular season schedule, they'd win 50 to 60 of them. If this team gave a shit about 82 regular season games, they'd have a winning record every year plus 20 and be first place in the division from start to finish. They don't. This team doesn't care about regular season success. They care about being a top 8 team in the Western Conference, which they have been for the last, 8, 9 years?
They want to just ride this one out. Can't go down fast enough the time.
McDavid jitterbugging his way in, trying to locate Hyman. Again, his 700th NHL game tonight. Johnston.
Like I said, I'll be one of those guys that'll always pick the Oilers. Except for betting. I don't bet Oiler games. That's maddening. Like, that is throwing dead money away.
On the Oilers side, you like the fight you've seen from Edmonton?
I do. I think there needs to be a response, and obviously led by Connor McDavid. Here's another shot up. And
Oh, I agree, man. They don't want Jari, but Jari is going to be going down in the offseason. Or terminate his contract. Either way, I'm okay with it. He's not an Oilers problem. Jari has an ego of a guy that's been there, done that, and won that t-shirt when he hasn't done jack shit.
Wins the face-off. Kapanen couldn't settle the puck down.
I disagree.
Trying to get around Ford. We cut him off. Laid ahead for Johnson. And a flip back to the middle of the ice.
You might say it's a little late in the game to do it. I know there'll be people that will say that. Well, they've seen each other 2 times in the playoffs the last 2 years. You never know. Got to send your message somewhere.
They care.
Tried to play it back to the middle where Draisaitl was waiting to intercept. 9 minutes to go.
They're brutally honest about their team because they're brutally honest that they know that their team fucking sucks ass. And if they try and delusionalize themselves to think that they're a good team, then they're just lying to themselves. I'm brutally honest about the Oilers. Don't get lost in the sauce.
For Dallas, this is 13-0-1. It's last 14. Jamie Benn makes a beeline for Szymanski. Didn't absolutely jackknife him over the.
And Vancouver Canuck fans are the worst fan base in the NHL. Don't believe me. 97, 2013.
Ben. Lundqvist will give it back to him. Shovel down low with Kovian. Certainly got underneath the Edmonton skin. And we got a penalty coming. Maybe Nurse. Nurse to the box. Ben and Szymanski grappling. A lot of frustration.
Nurse to the box. Don't do that. Don't be stupid, Darnell. I'm a realist. I also live in a world where I know that Gary Bettman controls a lot of what happens in the NHL. Like I said, I've been in meetings behind closed doors. And that Mike Comrie situation you speak of, Nick, that was 2 people out of a 10-person ownership group that wanted to have that happen. But because they had the majority stakes, they asked for it. Canucks fans are absolute idiots. How are you a realist if you're a Canuck fan when you burn down your city twice? How are you a Canucks fan if you're a realist when you thought that you were going to beat the Edmonton Oilers in the playoffs because you had one good player and a good goalie? They are not realists. Like, if you think the Canucks fans are realists, I have oceanfront property to sell you in Alberta. Like, they're funny. I'm just saying, the Canucks fans are not realists. They thought Quinn Hughes was going to take them to the promised land. They thought Elias Pettersson was going to be a 100-point goal, a 100-point player. They thought Brock Besser. I know you're a Canuck fan. That's why I'm bugging you. But, like, you guys thought Brock Besser was going to be a 90-point guy. Trading away Kiefer Sherwood was a bad decision by that Canucks team. Like, I would have gotten rid of Elias Pettersson and Elias Pettersson. Oh, isn't there another Elias Pettersson? You guys have oceanfront property in Alberta. You damn rights I do.
Edmonton's certainly been a little more physical in this third period, and Darnell Nurse breaks the stick high right there on guess who? Fritz Kovian.
Oh yeah, the Oilers are a shit team. But this shit team just kept... Guys, I'll be real with you guys. This team doesn't care about 82 games, but for some reason, when there's 10 games left in the season, they flick that switch and it's like, oh wait, we gotta play hockey now?
Power play goals in their last 17 games.
I don't know what it's going to be like this season, but seasons past, when they flick that switch, they're damn near unbeatable.
Over 30%, including tonight.
Maybe it's different this year, right? Maybe this year it's different. And they can't flick that switch, and they'll barely squeak into the playoffs. And they'll have to play Colorado in round 1, which I'm not worried about or scared about, by the way.
Did that catch the linesman? I think it did.
Honestly, when I say that, I'm not worried or scared about Colorado. They have no goaltending.
Toughen up. Yep, I'm okay. Don't worry about it.
Like, until this team says otherwise about flicking the switch and not showing us, I gotta believe this team is there. The additions that they have are better than last year's defense. I would love to have Cody Ceci back there and Brett Kulak. But hey, I got Stastny and Emberson. Darnell Nurse will be traded in the offseason, I can guarantee you that. Sucks, but hey, business is business.
Faceoff will come back in the Edmonton zone.
Yeah, but they have Blackwood and Wedgwood, or Wellwood, or whatever his freaking name is.
Picks a spot down the right-hand side for the length of the ice clear. Miro Heiskanen. His top power play unit out in a 6-2 game with 7.5 to go. Jamie Benn for the hat trick, dished off at the last instant to Johnston, and Dallas ends up not getting a shot. Dickinson will clear.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see, Nick. I still think we're Cup contenders. I still think this Oilers team is going to flick a switch come April. Well, later this month. I think come April it's just going to be a whole new team. And I don't know why that is. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why this team does it. I don't know why they just can't flick the switch October 5th and keep that flick switch on for the whole season and be a lot better.
Ritzkovian tracked by Szymanski and Murphy. Chip and charge in around the boards to Bunting. 19 goals last year after 23 twice in Toronto. And Szymanski once more will clear.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hit.
Maverick Board. Ritzkovian.
I agree, Nick. I agree 100%. That's why I'm saying that Jari might be done after the regular season.
Lindell head to the box here.
This ref is just calling everything.
2-minute minor. Interference.
Oh yeah, Ingram looks out to lunch.
There's been a lot of discussions between both teams going back to the respective benches. And there's again, it was Dickinson earlier in the game that knocked the stick out of the Dallas Stars' hands.
Against Lundqvist.
Yeah, Lundqvist, and then he gets
as E-Bug. Emergency E-Bug the rest of the Oilers for the Oilers playoffs. That would be something there, Mund. That would be something.
4-on-4 for 14 seconds. McDavid, Draisaitl, Hyman, and Bouchard to start. Draisaitl wins the face-off. When Nurse comes out of the box, Nugent Hopkins will come on.
Very soft call, I agree, Nick. But you called it against Dickinson earlier.
The only lasting
Hey, that's consistency. I like it. They're consistent.
Draisaitl drops it off to him. Nurse out of the box. Nugent Hopkins on. Takes a pass from Bouchard. Draisaitl. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid. Bouchard steps in. McDavid.
Yeah, right. No, that's a good dream though. That's a freaking lovely dream.
McDavid for Nugent Hopkins. Hearing it from the crowd inside. Nugent Hopkins trying to make the extra pass to Draisaitl a little behind him. Bouchard. Still a minute on the power play. McDavid.
Just perimeter play by this power play.
Coming up on 5 minutes left. Draisaitl. Bouchard. One-timer off the post.
Bring back Ron Lowe. I hear he's going to be in Edmonton for a couple days. Curtis Joseph's back in Edmonton.
Another blast, and that's wide. Rebound. Haston couldn't make contact. Failing to clear.
Let him be the backup goalie for the Oilers for the playoffs.
And now McDavid hovering, dishing.
Sure, he's got some 97 magic
Settles it down.
left in him.
McDavid. Side of the net. In front. High.
Excuse me.
Life is full of flavor and Truly has one for any occasion. Truly Hard Seltzer is a proud fan and preferred hard seltzer of the Edmonton Oilers.
Are you guys ready for the Oilers lose song?
Evan Bouchard with a nice shot here. The one-timer, he steps into this one short side.
We're going to play that right after the game.
The glove of Ottinger. This had some pace on it. And then in tight, that play down to Hyman. Defended well. Harley, number one.
Oh.
Right on the doorstep.
Bouchard 6 shots on net to lead all skaters. That one hit the bar. He went to Louis' favorite.
Good thing the night is still young.
Tough one for a goaltender to handle. Well, I mean, that's where they can shoot it now. Here's Nugent Hopkins to the net. Splayed out. Andre, tremendous save.
Onger's the difference tonight. It's funny how he's regular season just such a great goalie, and come playoff time he folds. Much like the other guy in the Central Division for the Winnipeg Jets. Great regular season, come playoff time he folds.
Quick play, little wrister as puck holds and right in front of the net all alone. He's able to kind of receive the puck on the forehand side. And
It's not loser by Beck. I'm not a Beck fan. But you'll see. You'll see.
Couple of seconds left on the Oiler power play. Roslovic.
Absolutely, Mund. I think Matt Tompkins is a next year problem for the Oilers.
Stars put it away with Jamie Benn.
Like, I wouldn't mind seeing him as the back. Hey, Renegades, how's it going? I wouldn't mind seeing him as the backup for this team next year, just not a starter. Or even a true starter for the AHL.
No morning skate for either club with St. Louis.
4 minutes left to go in the third period. Oh, I thought that went in. It was a shot on Jari. I thought it went in. It's just Jari tonight. Shit in the bed as always. 3-0 before the game even got started. But hey, he's going to be the goalie that's going to go on the cup. You're not wrong, David. Right? Like,
the United States Olympic team is a backup to Connor Hellebuck.
Now, in saying that, I would really love if Connor Hellebuck came to Edmonton. I'd love to see Connor Hellebuck in Oilers colors.
Trying to wrestle with stick free from Murphy. Drops it off for Myers. Walking the line. Harley in tight. And that went through unfed.
You're not wrong, Bunny. He was good at the Olympics.
Quick snapshot. Blocked it away by Jari. Slap pass.
Wow, Jari, there's a thing called a net. Want to stay in it?
Inside to Robertson. Lassiter there to take over and give way to Wallman.
That's a good stick by Stats, and that would have been a clear shot for Bork.
Wallman, good look for Roslovic. Bustling behind. Waiting.
Because Pittsburgh was the only one that was willing to take the contract of Stuart Skinner.
And the Stars are going to take exception to that. Dickinson ends up on top of Johnson. Now Nurse comes.
You're not wrong, David. He definitely will.
Myers, Dickinson.
I don't question the pro scouting, Nick. It's nothing to do with pro scouting. It's everything to do with... fuck's sakes, I hate knowing what I know and why I know it. It has everything to do with the situation and the timing of Stuart Skinner requesting a trade. It has everything to do with the timing of Stuart Skinner asking for a trade out of Edmonton and the Oilers handcuffed. He handcuffed the Oilers. I hate to say it. Stuart Skinner requesting out of Edmonton handcuffed the Oilers. And requesting out of Edmonton at that time. They had no choice. Only team that was willing to do it was Pittsburgh. Cost us Kulak in a second. Because we had to take a goalie back that had term and was less than $6 million. You guys have to remember that. We had to take a goalie that had term but was not a lateral move that didn't look like a lateral move, right? So when fans saw that, oh, Tristan Jarry's making 5.3, that's not a lateral move. 5.3 is a lot of money making for a goalie. He's a good goalie. He should make the saves. Look at his 9-10 save percentage in his career. What happened? His goaltending didn't change. The situation that he was in changed. The defense that he was playing behind changed. So, I say to you, is it the goaltending or is it the defense? I have no ill will against you, Mond. If you get a Pens Skinner jersey, I'm going to be getting one too. Except I'm not paying for mine. But that's a whole different story. Yep, exactly, Renegade. Exactly that. It was a perfect fit for both teams, so that we thought. Well, so some people thought. But Jarry's just not a good goalie. I will say this. A lot of people fell in love with Jarry because of nostalgia. And him being with the Oil Kings and winning the Memorial Cup with the Oil Kings. I think that's what it was. They saw that and they thought nostalgically, oh, well, this is Tristan Jarry. He won us a cup. He won the Oil Kings Memorial Cup. That's not who Jarry is anymore.
Pops you late in a lopsided game, Lou.
Take advantage of it. They've chosen to do that. And he did. Give him a little bit of a rough business.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. Besides, Carter Hart never wants to play in Canada.
Especially 11 in the crew crucible of the playoffs, that's going to bring some hard feelings. Familiarity breeds contempt.
You're not wrong, David. Front to back, all 25 guys.
He's got Szymanski with him. One-handed up the right-hand side. And that ends up sailing out of play.
Ultimately, you want the points. For the Dallas Stars, they came into this game right
yeah.
on a real roll for Edmonton. They just dug in 1-2 games against tough customers, tough teams they played.
Go Oilers! I love it.
Mentioned earlier, and I agree. A little bit of a letdown after 2 big wins. For
Guys, I can say with my full chest, the Nurse contract is going to be off the books in the offseason. Jari will be off the books.
In the conference final of this team they're playing tonight, they came ready to play.
Who do we replace them with? That is the question. Who do we replace them with? Oh no, stick around, Epic. You know what? Just because you're leaving here, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you guys.
There you go.
You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
Battle in the first round, the other 2 central juggernauts.
San Jose, by the way, has won and right now resides in a wild card spot. Now you've got Bischel and Frederick staring one another down.
There's a penalty on the play initially. I don't know if it might be Frederick, I think, trying to get Bischel to go or something. Is he
For a team that has done nothing in the playoffs ever, Dallas is pretty cocky. How many cups does Jamie Benn have?
Bischel gave him a little jab at the end.
Is this where you go kind of a 2 and a 10 type deal?
Yeah, I think it's just, you know what?
Enjoy, man. Enjoy your night. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi.
I think it was just on Frederick.
Yeah.
Dallas number 6. Meyer Polycron Sports Provider.
No, the reffing's not the problem in this game at all. It's not the reffing at all this game. It's just, it's a team in Edmonton that got away with one against Colorado, and the league let them know about it. Sorry, Nick. You know we're going to see it at least 3 more times, 4 more times possibly. Yeah, like, it's just a team that plays the Oilers well, and it is what it is. Reffing had nothing to do with this game. Piss poor goaltending had everything to do with this game, Renegade.
Savoy freed it up, Kapanen sharp angle, and Ottinger did not leave his post.
Wow, cameraman, puck is in the corner. What are you doing? There it is. Now you found it.
He's going to put that out for a one-timer. Try short side.
4-on-4, a lot of open ice. Kapanen wanted a piece of Lundqvist. He was challenging him. Duchesne, meanwhile, backhander score.
That's the problem with this game. Right there in a nutshell.
7-2 Dallas. Duchesne with a goal and an assist. He missed 2 months earlier in the year. That's his 13th goal in the 40 games.
Yeah, Renegade. No. Nope, this one was not on reffing. It was just on Oilers not being able to capitalize. When you didn't take a shot for the first 10 minutes of the first period, that's the problem. It is what it is. Go get a W tomorrow. Go beat the Blues tomorrow. That's all I gotta say. Beat St. Louis tomorrow. Matt Duchesne is 13th of the season. Yep.
Murphy. And he's more than content to melt the remaining time. Blackwell and Lindell with the helpers on Duchesne's capper. Dallas is going to win the last 2 games between Edmonton
15-5 combined. But Edmonton has won the last two.
Well, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, Oilers lose 7-2. They outshoot the Dallas Stars 31-27 despite taking 0 shots in the first 10 minutes of the first period. But hey, tomorrow's a new day. We're on to St. Louis. We take on the St. Louis Blues. I look forward to that game tomorrow. One last reminder of out-of-town scoreboard before I leave you guys. The Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Detroit Red Wings 4-1. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Ducks 6-4. The Calgary Flames beat the New Jersey Devils 5-4. The Blues beat the Hurricanes 3-1. The Sharks beat the Bruins 4-2. The Capitals beat the Sabres 2-1. The Florida Panthers beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 2-1 in overtime. The New York Rangers 6. The Winnipeg Jets 3. Dallas Stars 7. Edmonton Oilers 2. And in overtime 2-2 Philadelphia, Minnesota. 1-0 Utah in the second intermission. After the first period, 2-0 Colorado over Seattle. After the first period, 1-0 Vegas over the Penguins. 1-1 after 1 in Vancouver for the Nashville Predators and the Vancouver Canucks. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. My name's Matt for OilersFanReaction. Deuces. Sorry guys, gotta do it again.
You suck. You suck. You suck.